Easy day, Jerry.
Absolutely.
These guys, Vitaly is in some kind of a dreamland. He's thinking about Levon. He's not even thinking about 2, 3, and 4. He barely beat Michael, as far as I'm concerned. Barely.
Absolutely.
And I looked at him. I'm telling you, I don't think he's really gonna win. I really don't.
I'm pretty sure he's not.
I think he's already actually kind of resigning himself. Somewhere deep in his mind, I think he knows he's gonna lose. I do. I see him and I'm like, it's like he's not really. He's thinking about something else. He should be thinking about you. He's not. He's like thinking about Levon. Like,
yeah.
I have a question to Jerry. Recently I had a podcast. I was on a podcast with these guys. I think they call themselves Natty Bros. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Don't they train together with you, Jerry? Or somewhere close to you, these Natty Bros?
I think they're out of New Jersey, right? They're out of New Jersey. I'm up in just south of Boston.
Because somehow, not sure how, maybe have some inside knowledge. They told me that Jerry is not that ready.
Not that ready?
Yes, that's what they told me.
I don't know why they would say that. They don't train with me, right? But I'm absolutely ready, and I feel a little bit sorry for Levon, for Vitaly. But it was meant to be towards Levon because Levon had thought he was going to be going against Vitaly, and that's not the way it's going to work out.
So Mendigus, squeeze up a little bit because we've got another big lump coming in. Here we go.
Hi guys.
How many dudes can you get on one sofa? Team No Risk.
Make this one of them now.
It's almost a press conference.
Yeah. Hey, the GOAT. Ladies and gentlemen, that's some high-level stuff right there. That's what they pay him the big bucks.
Pulled that one right out of his ass.
Yeah, what about that one? Here's the one. Literally, Mini Daugus on fire. Sorry, Mini Daugus, pick it up. Natty Brothers.
I heard Kamil thinks that Jerry has a good chance.
You know, I was thinking about that 100 times, and every time I'm changing my mind, and I will end up like 50-50. I think Jerry got chances. No matter what, I think he got chances. You know, you need to look another way. Last 2 matches which he lost, this guy was just stronger. And we don't know really where is Vitaly. He beat, he beat Morozov. He beat, Geranov. And we don't know where he is, how far he can go. So this will be big test. We know where is Jerry. He is top 4. He worked hard for that. He beat Gennady. He beat Tsvetkov. He beat big boys. So this will be really big test. Where is Vitaly? Not really where is Jerry. Where is Vitaly?
Well, Vitaly looks pretty good to me. Like he looks pretty big, and all that forearm, massive forearm. I don't know. I'm somehow in doubt. I feel like Vitaly is a favorite here.
Yeah, but you have to understand that size doesn't matter really in our wrestling. And that's what I heard. Vitaly was bigger than now. I think he lost some weight. So we will see.
No, but for sure, I agree that that lever difference kind of favors Jerry a lot. He'll be instantly able to probably bring Vitaly to his side.
Once it goes there, it's not coming back. Just so you know.
Right. No, so stylistically, I can see how it's gonna be tough for Vitaly. But again, that size and just the raw power, plus some ability to go sideways. I feel like.
When you say size and power, you're talking about me.
Well, you are pretty big. Maybe
I'm heavier than him.
Not the tallest guy, maybe.
No, I'm definitely shorter than him, but I'm heavier than him.
It's funny how the you not being that tall kind of helps you here. I feel like.
He is not tall. What about you?
We are the same size.
Makes
Same
him-
size.
makes it what?
I might be a bit taller.
Taller than who?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, you got taller than maybe my wife, but that's about it.
You know, Mindagus, I'll tell you something. Everything is in your head. You know, everything. It's like I in year and a half ago supposed to pull Devon, and everyone say he will kill you. You have zero chances. And in my head was, no way, I am going to kill him. I am going to kill him. Everything is in your head, you know. So, and same I've got with each guy. They say about Zeranov, you have zero chance. He's one of the best hookers in the world. And I say, I going beat him. I don't care what people says. So, and Jerry believes himself really well. I can see that. He don't even put to his mind like he can be lost. Nothing like that. So, you know, in his mind is he going and he will beat him. And I believe that he can make it.
No, yeah, that's true. I noticed the confidence. I'm a bit surprised, but okay, it might work. Might work.
Hey, it's neat how you did beat me, but now I'm ranked higher than you. Isn't that cool?
I am happy. Yeah, I'm happy. At least in your head, you are happy, but in the real life, you haven't beat me. So you need to fix that one day.
You haven't mentioned what score that was.
But the thing is like when you beat people who can beat you, like the other person, you kind of just pass them, and then they become something from the past. Do you even think that you're the best in Poland right now?
Devon, I will tell you like that. Enjoy your next 48 hours because I am going to beat David and I will be above you.
Yeah, but you still won't even be the best in Poland. I'm the king of Poland now. I rule Poland.
Look, if you know the ranking, Devon is behind you. So if I jump over you, Alex. Alex is behind you. So if I jump over you, I am jumping also over Alex, and then I'll be the best one in Poland. This is the mission. This is the mission. One win. I am better than Devon. I am better than the best one in Poland, Alex. And I am beating in the ranking every hooker. And only two guys left, Morozov and Vitali.
What about Alexander?
It's same story like you and me. I would just pass him.
Alexander's ranked higher than David.
No, he's not.
I think he is.
David is number 3.
David is higher than Alexander?
I am sorry, Devon,
gotta
but
fix that.
it's over.
That can't be true.
Well, either way, Kamil, we have a date, probably not in the too far off future for a rematch, and I will definitely be stronger than the last time. I promise you that. I'm still kind of shopping for a match left-handed, in the early part of next year. Oleg Zok was, but the thing is everybody thinks I'm going to beat Oleg, so it's not really that interesting. So, no, my size. I mean, there's nobody my size. Like, who's this imaginary person who's my size?
You're actually right.
I know, right? I know. There's nobody. Yeah. It's very difficult to find.
Actually, I will leave you.
You get my scratch.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Listen, you hold on to that win like it's the most precious thing to you. Don't let anything separate that from you. Be careful. Just be careful. Guard it closely. And listen, you have a very hard match tomorrow, or on Saturday. It's probably one of the most difficult matches to call on the card because of your style. It really makes things very difficult. I think David's probably one of the best counters for your style. I do. I think he's probably. I just don't know if he can match your power. I don't. I really don't know what's going to happen. But good luck, Kamil. Good luck. I hope you do well because I don't like to chase people who are ranked beneath me typically. So, if you climb, then I'll actually have to accept, going after you again,
If I will beat David, I will think if I want to accept a match with you. Because in my mind, it's number 1. And you will be below me. So I don't know what is the point for me to look below.
There's no doubt in my mind that your entire YouTube feed, even if you beat Daddy Can, will all be me. So I'm sure you'll find a reason.
Let's see. Maybe you'll be lucky after 48 hours and I will lose. We'll see.
I can already see it. I can already see you losing. I can already see it.
But Devon, are you working on the counter for Kamil? You know, last time it really didn't look that good. I know you can probably bring a better shape, but what about stylistic counter? You
Yeah.
know that.
Okay, if Kamil and I get locked into a match, it's hook, it's press. I think that's the way you have to match him. You have to have hook. You have to have shoulder. You have to have ability to keep him off the shoulder. You need hook.
So you not having that much of that inside power maybe is a problem.
Left-handed, for sure, it's something I would need to work on if I face Kamil. I would have to work my hook.
So not yet, basically.
I haven't started to specially train for Kamil. No, I have not. But if I thought I was pulling Kamil left-handed, I would train hook specifically.
Devon
It might be
ducking
too
Kamil.
late at that time. It might be too late at that time.
Hey, listen.
I would start working now.
I think it'd be okay. I think just a little bit. When I said trained, when I competed with Kamil, really, you couldn't have been in worse shape. You really couldn't have been. I couldn't have been in worse shape.
Well, I don't. He was also not in. He also had some match before that.
Yeah,
So
me too. We both did. But the thing is I just didn't even train my left arm for like 5 years. Like I really didn't even train it.
except all the table time
A
sessions,
little bit of table time.
which kind of means training.
No, training means a little bit more than that. I was like a recreational arm wrestler with my left arm. Recreation. Like I'd show up at practice and have a couple matches.
That's basically what I do all the time. So to me, that's pretty serious training.
Right now, ring table.
I'm sure it'll happen.
Okay, leave Devon alone. Let's talk about Daddy Khan and where he is.
Or Vitaly and Jerry.
How about we
Where's
got
Vitaly?
Chafee and Segov. That's a good one. They're sitting in the room right now.
All of them, yeah.
Because I think Chafee's gonna win, and I'm willing to bet on that one too.
We should also bring my opponent here. I know he's a bit humble and
Yeah.
a bit too
Why
quiet.
don't you bring him up? Here, you can take my space.
Okay,
Are we-
okay. Little bit. Jerry, because
Yeah.
listen, I've been hearing from this guy and from Levin, they both want to pull Vitaly. Vitaly's been thinking how he's going to pull everyone. Do you think he's just overlooking you?
Well, he'll be able to pull Devin after he loses to me.
But he said he's like that match kind of makes sense even afterwards, even if he loses, right? But
Yeah.
Levin just goes away probably.
Well, they already established who's got when I beat Vitaly.
Listen, on a fixed episode, we talk about why does people keep putting you as an underdog, and
And I'm fine with being the
Didn't-
underdog. I could care less, right? Because historically, I come in as the underdog and I leave victorious. So,
you don't care about that.
no, the underdog, it's like, I don't care.
You don't care.
Why do I care where who someone thinks is going to win? All I care about is I'm going to go in, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to go in, I came here to beat him. I'm going to beat him. And then after I beat him, don't worry about the next match.
Mhm.
Right? But right now, the only one that matters is me beating Vitaly. Right? He's tall, he weighs less than me, but he's taller than me. I can't control that. But I can control how much I weigh.
Mhm.
Right? And he came in lighter than me. So to me, he's not stronger than me. I'll go against him in any weight. I know he said that he's super strong, but he's never even seen me lift, right? So he ranked him like second for strength, but I don't care, right? I guarantee he's definitely not as strong as me. Promise, right? The problem is I just don't post videos, right? It's like glory days. People want to post the videos of what they do. I don't care, right? And
That's what you show on table.
Right,
Right.
right. So I know what I can do, right, strength-wise and weight-wise, but it's what transitions into the table and how you're going to use that strength effectively against your opponent. And I guarantee his numbers are not close to mine.
How long you been pulling?
Longer than he's been alive.
Longer than he's been alive.
Yep.
What year was you
89.
become world champion?
96 was my first world championship. 94, I won my first United States Nationals.
National.
And I won them all like forward from there.
Mhm.
But 96 was my first world championship.
So
How is that in this era where we have guys like Todd Hutchings that pulls at 60? We keep overlooking the guys with experience of 35 years that is still active and still very much competing and still chasing that number one spot. How is that happening?
I don't know.
Are people what we
it's-
use the word delusional, or they just forget? Do you think they just forget?
I don't know if it's forgot. I think it's you kind of write it off, maybe, right?
Yeah.
And as someone gets older, I think historically, in countless sports, when someone gets that old, they're done, right? Football, they're done. Baseball, they're done. Any athletic type of sport where it's agility and moving and running.
Mhm.
But I think we're one of the dying breeds that our sport still enables you to be competitive and up there, regardless of your age. It's just how you take care of yourself. And so, I mean, you got John, Todd, just like you said, you named a few, right?
Yeah,
Devin,
Devin.
right? I mean, the oldest fuck club, the over 50 club, right? And so Jody just kind of joined it, right? Happy birthday, Jody, right?
I embrace it.
And
Hey,
no, that's what I said too.
Hey,
So
she owns the league, okay?
that's
Keep
it, right? But so I look at it as
chose to mention
Dave,
that.
did you hit 50 yet? You didn't hit 50 yet, right? Yeah, so he's still living out the tail end of the 40s. He
Yeah.
can still say, "Hey, I'm only in my 40s." But I was in my 40s for 12 years, and I regretted saying I when I hit 50. But it's okay. I've won a lot of tournaments. I've won a lot of things. So I get it. As we get older, people they want to see someone new come in.
Mhm.
It is what it is, right? So for 35 years, I've been doing this sport, and I think Vitali's 36, right?
Mhm.
So I've been competing as long as he's been alive. So it'll be interesting.
Do you think because we every time someone comes in and they're really really good and it takes time to beat them, everyone's like he's the best ever. Like the word GOAT gets thrown out a lot, except for here. But it throws everyone's a legend. Everyone's a really awesome. Everyone's like the best of all time. Devin has said that he thinks Vitali's left is like the best of all time. Do you think? Do you think your best shape versus Vitali's best shape, who wins?
Well, I'm about to go against Vitali this week, and I'm going to go against him in the shape I'm in right now, and I'm going to win, right? So I don't care. Luckily, he's not going to face the best shape Jerry. He's just going to face this shape Jerry, right? And but I'm still strong as fuck, and so I don't know. It's funny, like I love when people doubt it, and then you get people that think one thing, but my goal is just going there. My focus is on just smashing them, getting into a war. If it's a long war, my history on winning long wars is in the high 90s, right? So,
yeah, man, I'm excited.
Me too.
Just one last question for me, Jerry. Yeah. I feel like people doubt you currently because you had a couple of these super tough matches. And maybe we should not count Levan because Levan seems like he's just above everyone right now. But what about Hermes? You had a tough match with Hermes, and I know that Hermes also had that match with Vitali.
Yep.
That one looked like a pretty even match to me, Hermes versus Vitali. Meanwhile, you were overrun by Hermes. That's what I remember.
No.
How do you explain that loss to Hermes? What happened?
Other than just, it's going to sound like excuses, whatever, but it was real. I was recovering from the flu then, so I was nowhere near I came in light. I was still on my medication. I tried to back out of the contest. I tried for a different date. I couldn't do it, right? So I was in the hospital. I sent pictures, whatever. It all sounds like excuses, but it is what it is.
A lot.
But I mean, I had pictures of all the prescriptions of me in the hospital, so people didn't think like, oh, that's bullshit. But I tried to let them know ahead of time. Like it was, what was it? A week before, right? Yeah. So 1 week before is when I was in the hospital and I had the flu. So just so you know, if anyone had the flu, right?
You go to the hospital for the flu?
Well, what's that? Oh,
Pneumonia.
yeah, I'm sorry, pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Same shit. I had pneumonia, right? And so they put me on like 6 different prescriptions. But I still came, right? I didn't want to, right? And then I went up against everything else when my flight got canceled, all the bullshit. But let's not judge up the past. So it's an uneven comparison to compare that match with him. I do want a rematch with him. So after I beat Vitali, we'll focus on that. But all I care about right now is just me beating Vitali, right? My next match I could give a shit less about, right? It'll be what it'll be, right? I'll talk to Bob. It'll, whatever he works out, that works for me. And then it's just a matter of, I'm going to win
Jody.
this week.
You mean me?
Yeah, him and
Oh,
Jordan.
yeah. I'm sorry. You're the event
Jody.
coordinator, right?
The owner.
Oh, yeah.
Of all of our
just-
wrestlers.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
Not
Just-
just Little League.
Yes.
Okay.
Jody's in my corner.
Okay.
What else?
Got it.
So I'm just saying to compare those two would be unfair, right? My match with Hermes. But obviously you can compare the one with Levon, right? Because I got my ass kicked on that one, right? And I wasn't prepared for him to do what he did. And, just in feeling him the first time, it's an experience, right? It's like getting hooked up to a semi-truck and then saying, okay, let's just see what he feels like. We'll start out in Granny Lope, right? But it is what it is.
But yeah, I wouldn't look at the Levan match too much, but
Yeah.
yeah, I guess the sickness makes sense. I
Why don't
never
you-
get
why
sick,
don't
so
you
it's hard for
compare
me
me
to
to the
imagine what
Alex
it feels
match?
like. But
Why don't you compare me to the Alex match?
yeah, that one looked very good.
Cadorette, what
Both
happened there?
tall and
Yeah.
yeah.
Because in my mind,
No, I mean
Cadorette
Cadorette tall, Vitali
But I'm just
tall.
saying, Vitali and Alexei, right? I think are similar in height,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I think Alex is heavier, right? So, yeah. So compare that match.
True, that's a very
skipped that
favorable
one.
comparison for
You
you. Yeah.
skip that one. You
Sure.
want to just go right to my
Sure.
loss.
Trying to see
Yeah.
if there's any
Must be a
weakness.
typical dick.
Well,
The,
Well, that's
the
right.
classic
I have- I
parasites.
still like you.
The classic parasites,
I have that name for a reason. Yes.
Yeah.
What else?
No, I think I'm good.
I think I'm good too. I think I'm good
All
too.
good in the
Thank you,
hood?
Jerry.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
You're
Yeah.
gonna kill him, Jerry.
Yeah.
That's crush.
You're gonna kill him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not point right at him after. So
Oh,
I just
yeah.
told you.
No, I can see that happening for sure. I can see.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when I get here, right? I promise, when I get to here, right? There's no coming back.
Sure. One more question.
Mhm.
You did that to Svetan, I remember, but then he managed to somehow take you out.
Yeah, Georgie.
Georgi
Svetkov.
Svetkov,
Yeah,
yeah.
Svetkov. He was
What-
good. He was good. Who won?
You did.
Oh, I did. Okay, I just want to make sure.
But it kind of didn't look bad. It didn't look so solid. It looked a little bit like
Yeah, but that's how I would say.
No. Okay.
That's a special technique. That's how you're winning. You're giving up everything, and then you're bleeding opponent, and then you keep coming back. That's how it works.
Tell me how much strength it takes to hold him there.
no. It takes some strength for sure.
A little bit. Yeah. He's only what 380.
But Georgi is very open. He cannot really come in and press on you, and Vitaly might do
But-
that.
He also Georgie's a lot shorter than Vitali. So when you're going to get to compare that same arm, he's not going to be able to get in the same position.
True. Okay, I'm gonna be really watching the match closely and see
Me too.
does he bring you out of it or not.
Yeah. No, it's not coming out.
Great.
It's not coming out. What else? Anything?
We good.
I would say
We're
to
good.
Jerry, I would say two last words. I am jealous for both of you. I am jealous for Vitaly and you. I want to pull in future.
Be like pulling my kid.
We have the best lefty presser, best righty presser, and best lightweight presser here. It's kind of
See?
amazing. It's kind of amazing, yeah.
And we got best.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's bring in some
Bring a
other
top
people.
roller in here.
Yeah,
Should
let's
bring
bring in
them
some
here.
other people. Thank you, Jerry.
All right, my man.
Yeah.